Hey, good morning, everybody, or afternoon, evening, whatever time it is that you're tuning in, or whenever your time you might be watching this 6 months later. This is Dale Lorenz, also known as Little Cheddar in the state of Wisconsin, and I am the owner of Outer Points Productions. I am live at the Varsity Club in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. Well, I guess not live. I'm recording this, but I'm not live for a reason. Last night we had KO 2.0, match number 7 in round number 1 match that was going on. Pretty intense and just a fabulous match. And I didn't want to interrupt the play. I didn't want to distract from the viewers about kind of what was going on. And it started a couple of days ago where, to give you an idea, that Junior Knockout Challenge is something that I wanted to do. I've talked with several other people about doing it once school lets out, so a month or so. So I'll put up there in just a moment about there's a sign up list or with a QR code along with that. But I released that on Facebook a couple of days back, and I was contacted by a mother of one of the 8-year-old juniors. Give you a little backstory on this. So there's a good chance I might get emotional. But I was contacted by her the day that I released the sign-up list. And her son has been watching the Knockout Challenge since day 1 of 1.0. Probably 3 months ago now, 3.5 months ago, something like that. And he always said, Mom, I want to play on that someday. So as a family, they've been watching it. Well, here's the hard part of the story. So Mom has a disease that has a life expectancy of 5 to 7 years. She's in year 4. This is hard. So she sent me a couple of messages, and she said that she just wants to see her son graduate or make it to high school, so on. She knows she's not going to make it, or feels she's not going to make it that far. So she's living in a reality, I guess, is the way that she described it to me, that now she just wants to see her son play in the knockout. Wow. Just when you think you can get through something. Deep breaths. So, last night during the stream, I kind of mentioned a little bit about it and her story. So, all of these people that you see on the screen are people that donated to get some of the kids here. Gas cards, whether it be entry fees. Well, actually, that's one of the things that I wanted to make sure for the Junior Knockout Challenge is the kids to not pay an entry fee. Or, I want it to be free for them, and I want to have the ability to you know, Brian and I we went down to Villa Rica, Georgia last year for the Monica Webb Battle of the Junior Champions. And talking with some of the kids, and they all got their personalized shirts when they were down there. And Brian got them some autographed pool balls and a little story about their favorite player, so on. It was just the coolest things to see the kids' faces light up. So I'd like to have the ability. I'm working with Nate Mindham with Onboard Sports Apparel to get all the juniors their own personalized jersey. So, because, when they look at pros, they want to be like them. So I thought that would be, kind of cool for each one of the kids. And, when they grow up, they can always look back at that shirt. So if you have the ability, no amount is too small. But the people that you see listed there have been extremely generous already. And thanks to Mike Lemire, he's pretty much the one that started all this off. So if you feel the need to want to help out with some of the costs and to get all the juniors to the varsity club, it would be more appreciated than you could ever know. And especially with each one of the kids is going to have their own little story, but this one's pretty special. So I am going to put the link over there for if you know of any juniors that are wanting to play, or a family member that has a junior player that wants to participate in it. That would be awesome. Just scan that QR code and it takes you right to the Google Doc to sign up, and then I will be in contact with them afterwards. So now you get to see my face again. Also, if you looked at the bottom of that list, his name is Jonathan Hellion, and he's actually a cancer survivor. I won't get into any of the details, but like 4 months ago, we were headed, Brian and I were headed down to Derby City Classic to do some recording, streaming down there. So to help out with some of the expenses, one of my longtime sponsors over the last couple of years, I should say, that have been extremely generous, JP Shower Custom Cues. Sorry, excuse me a second. Apologies. I did a cue raffle to help with some of our expenses. Well, Jonathan won the cue raffle. Well, here's what he did. It's now back in my hands. This thing is absolutely gorgeous. Sorry, it distorts it a little bit. Anyway, what I'm going to be doing, he sent it back to me. And he wants me to raffle it off to support the juniors. How cool is that? So, look for it on Facebook. I'm going to be selling some spots as usual to raffle the queue off. And together, I love the pool community. It's done a lot for me, and I'm trying to do as much as I can for it, because some people look at it as just a game. Yes and no. It's been a part of my life since I was 11 years old. So I look forward to help everybody. If you're willing to pitch in, that would be awesome. Or if not, hey, you got a chance to win a gorgeous cue. So thanks for everybody watching until the end. Really looking forward to all the help in the Junior Knockout Challenge, and I can't wait to get it started. So thanks, everybody. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and we'll see you in the chat on some of the knockout challenges.